Hi, I'm Steve from helpmepodcast.com, and welcome to this presentation on turning your blog into a podcast in 3 easy steps. Now, in this presentation, you'll discover how adding a podcast to your platform can increase traffic, how to overcome perceived challenges to podcasting, and how to go from blogging to podcasting in 3 easy steps. So why add a podcast to your platform? Well, the first reason is it lets you be a bigger fish in a smaller pond. Right now, your blog is competing with 150 million other blogs to capture readers' attention. That's a lot of competition. Podcasting is a lot less competitive. There are only about 250,000 podcasts currently in iTunes, so it's easier to capture the attention of a whole new audience and get your great content in their ears. Now, as I just mentioned, it's a whole new audience. There are currently about 49 million podcast listeners in the U.S., and that number is growing. And those listeners are highly engaged. That can help you drive traffic and sales to your site. 64% of podcast listeners say they've purchased a product or service they heard about on a podcast. So let's talk about some of the reasons why people shy away from podcasting and talk about why those concerns don't need to be an obstacle for you. First, some people say, podcasting takes too much time and I'm already stretched too thin. Now, if you had to start from scratch, that might be true. But you already have a blog with great content that can easily be repurposed for a podcast audience, and that won't take any extra time on your part. Okay, but it costs money and the equipment can be pretty expensive, right? Not really. If you have a smartphone, you already have everything you need. And if not, I can show you how to get started for less than $40. Or I can handle recording your content for you so you don't need to spend a dime on equipment. All right, but podcasting is complicated, isn't it? If you can upload a picture to Facebook, you already have all the technical expertise you need to launch a successful podcast, and I can show you how. At helpmepodcast.com, I've put together a simple 3-step process for helping bloggers like you turn their great content into amazing podcasts. As your podcasting assistant, I can do as much or as little as you like. The idea is to make it easy for you, so you can keep creating great content. So here's how it works. Step 1, you upload or email your content. You can either send text and I can do the recording for you, or you can send an audio file and I can walk you through a simple process for recording yourself. Step 2, I record, edit, convert, and tag your content. Add your customized show intro and outro and get it ready for publication. All the behind-the-scenes stuff is done for you. And step 3, I upload your finished podcast episode to your media host and include it in your RSS feed for publication to iTunes, Spreaker, Stitcher, and other top podcast networks. And that's it. So you can see it really is pretty simple to repurpose your content to a podcast. And when you do, it helps your awesome content stand out. It puts your blog in front of a new, engaged audience. It takes no extra time and doesn't require any special technical know-how. If you'd like more information, I'd love to help you convert your blog into a podcast. Packages start as low as $24 per episode. Find out more at helpmepodcast.com. I'm Steve Stearns. Thanks for watching this presentation on blogging to podcasting in 3 easy steps.
Created using Powtoon.